reflexes through the sciatic distribution. So I'll give you an example of what I do for a living. One day my phone rings. It's the Canadian government. The Canadian government says we have a top downhill skier who's had chronic back pain for 2 years, and the skier is unable to participate at a high level, but we want this athlete ready for the Olympics. Your name has come up in several discussions of who to see this guy because we don't know what to do with him. So they described the case to me. Nothing solid orthopedic, no disc injuries, MRIs are clean. Can't find any real rational reason wrong. They're actually, we're starting to think maybe he had a psychological problem. I said, oh, that's a simple one. Ask the guy how often he's pooping. I said, why would you ask him about pooping? He's got a problem in his low back and his... how does that poop relate to his low back? I said the sigmoid colon reflexes through the sciatic distribution. He had sciatic pain as well. So that's why they kept thinking it was a low back injury. Turns out the guy was only having a poop once every 3 days. Now, for those of you who don't know, you're supposed to move 30 centimeters of feces a day on average. So I said, and then they called me back. I said, just take him down and get him a colonic. That'll be a quick way to figure this out. Took him down, stuck a hose up his ass, cleaned them all out. Boom, no more back pain. End of story. Then I told him how to put him on an oral colon cleanse to cleanse him from mouth to anus, and how to put friendly bacteria back in there so it doesn't keep happening again. But the government was absolutely mind-boggled that I figured this out in Ready, Set, Go on the telephone, and they'd spent 2 years and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of diagnostic testing. This is why you need to know organ reflexes. And the organs are in charge of the musculoskeletal system, and they will sacrifice the muscles and joints any day of the week in order for their own health and vitality, because as I said, without your glands and organs, you're dead anyhow. So most people that work in musculoskeletal medicine have everything backwards. They worship muscles and joints like they're God. They're not. They're servants. The organs are the controllers. Then in check level 3, I show you the psychological relationships. So I show you how your psyche is broken into sections. And each organ carries a component of your psychology. So whenever you're looking at organ pathology, you're also looking at a mental-emotional disease. And a mental-emotional disease creates organ pathology. So until you learn how to do psychological profiling, you can never figure out what's causing most organ diseases, because most of them are idiopathic. So you have to learn the psychology, which is why I spent the whole first day showing you that you can stretch the body as effectively with the mind as any of the stuff you're doing on the floor. It's just hard to get athletes to believe it enough to do it.